It was on January 30th that the war again escalated between Edison and Tesla. It had been raging for more than a decade. Edison was a strong advocate for DC power, and Tesla, with the backing of Westinghouse, saw a better future for electricity with AC power. It is a good thing for us that Tesla was right, and eventually won the war. There are considerable merits to DC power, but there are even more for AC, with the big one being that DC has a very short range, and had Edison won, we would need a power generation station every few miles in all directions. AC power can be transmitted over great distances with very little loss. Had Edison won, it would have been an environmental disaster of global proportion. To back his position, Edison invented the electric chair to demonstrate how AC power can kill, and on January 30th, in 1904, Edison released his movie to the public that demonstrated how electricity was used to euthanize an elephant. At the request of the Society for the Prevention to Cruelty to Animals, Edison had done some experiments on dogs 10 years earlier, as the society was looking for a more humane way of executing animals. The SPCA had been consulted on how best to terminate the elephant. Topsy was being destroyed because she had killed 3 men in as many years. The third was a lowlife who had fed her a lit cigarette. The event was a public spectacle, to a paying audience of 1,500 people, at Coney Island, where the elephant had been kept on show. Edison arranged the electrocution after he had read in the newspaper that cyanide-laced carrots had failed to do the job. The film was featured around the country as part of his unsuccessful effort to discredit the dangerous alternating current of George Westinghouse, which Edison was calling Westinghousing. I attempted to produce a fictitious historical debate about the feud. I looked for and found a Tesla scholar and impersonator to play the part of Tesla, and when I found an Edison scholar who could do the job, he looked at me and said, "The only thing that I would be able to say is, I was wrong." It would not have been much of a debate at that point, so I took off on another project. We should all be thankful that Tesla believed in himself, stood up for what he believed was right, and did not back down when Edison came after him full force. Encourage others to believe in themselves.